It's legit 90 degrees in New York today, and I feel like I'm going through menopause. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I don't know why I always have this shoulder action going, but I just feel like, you know, you about to get into something real quick. Today I'm gonna be telling you guys how I was able to fit a week's worth of travel to Vegas in California in a carry-on bag. I know it sounds crazy, okay? It sounds crazy, but it has been done. My girls and I, we always take a girls trip every year. And last year we decided to do 2 nights in Vegas, 5 nights in California. I have a vlog for both of those trips, so be sure to check it out. I had to pack for those 2 locations and I was feeling cheap, okay? I was just like, I'm not feeling the whole $25 for baggage going, $25 for baggage coming back. I was like, no, nobody got time for that. I would rather spend my money on dinner. I would rather not spend my money on transporting my bag. I was able to fit a week's worth of clothes and everything that I needed, products, swimwear, hats, everything in here. Do you know how much prayer and fasting I had to do? But I was like, you know what? I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, okay? Before we get started, I'm not really too sure how this relationship is actually gonna work if you don't hit that subscribe button. Like, there might be some tension, you know, some unwanted tension. I would hate that. So without further ado, let's get started. First thing you wanna do is make sure that you have everything that you want and need all laid out. When I did this last year, it was super tight and I almost didn't even make it through because these kinds of suitcases have these extra zipper parts where you can like extend, and they weren't gonna let me through because mine was like extended. So I had to take some stuff out, put it in my personal bag because it was a little bit too tall to fit in the overhead, although the sizing of this is considered right for a carry-on. The reason why I even like traveling with carry-ons rather than checking in my bags, because A, I'm cheap, unless of course it's like a very long trip and I have no other choice but to bring a huge bag. Another reason why I like to travel with carry-ons is because I've heard so many horror stories of people's luggage getting lost, and I don't want to be one of them. My tip is whenever you are traveling for an extended period of time, or whenever you can't just travel solely with a carry-on, try to at least pack a majority of your clothes in your carry-on, because that way, God forbid, if your luggage gets lost or it gets delayed in arriving, your checked luggage that is, then at least you have something to wear. You know, you can buy stuff like toiletries, soap, lotion, all that stuff that can easily be replaced. Anyway, let's get started. So this was the exact suitcase that I took with me to Vegas in California, and it looks really tiny, but it really just is all about organization. So the first thing I did was organize my shoes because I knew that was going to be the hardest for me to try to fit in there. I packed 3 pairs of heels and let's see, 3 pairs of sandals and 1 pair of flip-flops. Now I did wear sneakers there because I knew I was going to work out at some point. So I always usually wear workout clothes to the airport so that I don't have to actually pack it in my bag. I just have it already on me. And I always wear the same clothes to the airport and coming back from the airport. So what I just do is if it gets like dirty or anything, or if I work out in it, I just hand wash it throughout the trip. So I put a pair of heels in here. I feel like this is like a puzzle game. Like you have to just see how things fit well. And if you feel like it's taking up too much space, then it's probably best to try to just reorganize it. I fit my heels in here. I know you guys are probably thinking like, dang, you done filled up half your suitcase already, but trust me, it's all gonna work out. I'm going to put my sandals in here. You have to try to utilize every tiny space that you have. So as you can see, I just pushed these down to make space for this pair. The biggest like debated thing I feel is which method of folding you should do. Now honestly, I tried both. I can't say that one works better than the other every single time, but I was almost sure that the rolling method would work so well when I was going to California and Vegas, and it totally did not. I played around a little bit and I actually found that folding my clothes flat worked the best for me in this suitcase. So that's what I did. So here I have organized my sleeping clothes and stuff like that. I have 3 dresses and a romper here. I have about 4 outfits in this pile. I have 4 bathing suits here. And I have like my underwear, my bras, my towel, I have my shower cap, I have my hats, and I have like my toiletries and all that stuff. I packed a towel because the first 2 nights we were staying in Vegas at a hotel, but then the next 5 nights in Cali we were gonna be in an Airbnb, and I wasn't 100% like sure if they were gonna have towels or how the towels were gonna be, like what condition it would be in. So I just played it safe and I packed a towel, but honestly I packed like the thinnest towel on earth. I'm gonna take a plastic bag and just use that to kind of block my clothes from the shoes, just so that my clothes aren't like rubbing up against my shoes. I'm going to take the first pile of clothes, stuff that in here. You want to make sure you're pushing it tight as you can. You should definitely put your personal bag to use. I carried a bag that was about this size when I was going to Cali and Vegas. Most airlines would not charge you for your personal bag and your carry-on bag. What I put in here next are my little bags. I brought a brown one and a black one because, you know, they generally go with like every outfit, these 2 colors. I just packed that in here. And I may need to move some things around, but for now, I'll put that here. For anything that is liquidy and that might spill, I usually put it in a Ziploc bag. Remember, you get 3 ounces to carry for each bottle of anything liquid for your carry-on. So just make sure that if you want to take anything with you and it's over 3 ounces, you can just go to my 99-cent store and get one of these like little travel packs. It just has like little bottles and stuff in it. I'm gonna slip that in this inner pocket. I'm gonna put some makeup wipes in this inner pocket. I'm going to take my underwear and put it in this inner pocket. Then I have my bras, which I actually won't put in the inside pocket. I'm going to put it in this main bag here. If you're a girl, it's always best to have pads and tampons, whatever you use, any sanitary napkins with you on a trip, because you just never know. Like, our bodies are so shifty, and it's just better to have backup with you. Pack that in the inner pocket as well. I'll also pack my deodorant, my mini shea butter, and my toothbrush in this pocket as well. When I was going to California and Vegas, you know, I had me a little unit, so I didn't need any like major hair products, straighteners, blow dries, whatever. If I did, it would probably be way more difficult to fit that in here, but because my hair was already taken care of, all I needed was just like some oil, which I said I already packed. And in case I did get my hair wet, I do have a mini shampoo and a mini conditioner in here, so in case I needed any hair products, I would still have some. And also, I was traveling with a whole bunch of girls, like someone was bound to have something. Then I have my shower cap here. I'm going to take this beach hat and I'm going to put these bathing suits inside the hat. I'm telling you, you gotta use as much space as you can. Any space you're given, use it. So stuff the beach hat, and it's better to stuff beach hats anyway so we don't get all like messed up. So stuff the beach hat with your bathing suits so that, you know, it's nice and you know, shaped. I just put my visor over the beach hat just so it won't take up more space. I just put this into my personal bag. Way more gently, of course. I pack my charger in my personal bag, my headphones, my actual phone. I always pack a chapstick. I'll usually also pack a mini hand sanitizer and probably like a mini lotion. I also like to pack an additional plastic bag just to put like my used clothes in, because I just like to keep it really organized. So I'm just gonna go ahead and stick that inside my inside pocket, and then I'm just gonna close this up. Here we have my makeup bag. I don't think my makeup bag was even this big when I went to California and Vegas, but assuming it was, I'm just gonna try to fit it in here anyway. Now I'm gonna lay the towel flat. Okay. And so now you gotta do the leaning method, okay? You gotta lean on your stuff to close it. I'm telling you, I was so annoyed when I got to the airport when I was coming back from California, and this guy dared to freaking check my bag. After all the great packing I did, he went through the whole thing, and you know what? I let him reorganize that bag by himself because I was not going to do that again. Voila! And then there is the personal bag, which I'm gonna just put the rest of the things in. And then you're all set. Just a little tip. I still have this red ribbon on my bag from the last time. In case your bag goes missing, you would at least have something to differentiate your bag if you have something on it. If it was just this plain bag, just like this, it might be a little harder to find because I'm sure there's a lot of other bags that look like this. You can put any different kind of, you know, like marker on it. All right, guys, that's it. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that it was helpful for you. And if you have any tips, suggestions, feedback, questions, please feel free to leave it in the comments box below. Let's make this a conversation and tell me where you guys are going. I would love to know. And do not forget to subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on social media, Drusilla Shay on Instagram and on Twitter. And stay tuned for my future videos. Bye, guys. Low key though, one thing I did forget to pack in here was sunglasses, but you know, everything else was in there, so.